This life we are living is just a strange place. A Las Vegas woman's body was reportedly found stuffed inside her freezer weeks after she called the cops with concerns about her ex-roommate. Monique Gilberton, 68, was found inside the icebox of her home after police responded to a wellness check request by an employee in her 55 and older community. 8 News now reported. She called you guys about 2 weeks ago, the employee told a dispatcher. A 911 call obtained by the local station. She had roommate issue and she called because in her roommate stuff she had found a gun. But I don't know how far she got with that phone call. She said that she couldn't get a hold of you guys. She was going to throw it in the trash. The roommate, 37-year-old Daniel Rush, met Gilberton in a store and she invited him to move in with her, according to arrest document obtained by the 8 News now. Though originally they got along, Gilberton became upset about how filthy Ruff was and kicked him out around October 22nd and changed the locks, the outlet reported. The employee who called for the wellness check told police that Gilberton, who would call the property management office several times a day, but around the same date, October 22nd, the call stopped. Police said that when they conducted the wellness check on October 6th, Rush and a woman were inside the house with Gilberton, now nowhere to be found, the station reported. Rush asked the officers if they had a warrant to look at the freezer, according to the document, and that he found Gilberton slammed over in a dining room chair and decided to put her in the icebox because he didn't know what to do. He allegedly told police that the suspected Gilberton had overdosed on cocaine or fentanyl she purchased from him. The employee who requested the welfare check told the 911 dispatcher that she didn't believe Gilberton used drugs or drank alcohol, according to the station. Documents did not indicate how police suspect Gilberton may have died, only that she was located in the freezer and that there was little blood. Rush has been charged to a second-degree murder for the death of Monique Gilberton. Be careful who you give your room or share your room with. A lot of people are psychopaths, like they are not normal on a daily. They walk around, they are sick. So be careful who you give a room space. No matter how much you think they need help, be careful. Know them very well. Know whether they are mentally okay. Then wow. So let us read comments. Somebody said, and she invited him to move in with her. What a decision. Quite a pity. Another person said, exactly why people don't help these days. I remember I read on a Quora where a guy was thanking an elderly man for helping him settle in Canada. He treated him as his son, gave him one of his houses to live in. People under the post started saying stuff about unmentioned favor he is doing for the man. So people can't be nice. This person said, it's so sad to know that our good deeds can bring about worse outcome. Exactly, especially me. I have seen things. I once had a nursery school mate, somebody that we knew in the nursery school, who said, oh, she was going to come to my house to stay for 2 weeks. This girl came, stayed for more than months. We ran into years. When she I didn't even, at some point I did ask her when she was going to leave. She stayed there. She the next thing, I was moving because my they were trying to renovate the house, so I moved into my my auntie's place. She followed me. I moved into my auntie's place. She now went there and started gossiping, talking. You know how she now started bringing issues between my cousins and I. It was not a small thing. I just had to use maturity to handle the case. I had to use maturity to handle that case. She lived in that house until she graduated. Some people, helping them is almost like a problem, I tell you for free. So let's be careful out there. Somebody said the painful part is that she complained and wasn't taken seriously. That is the thing. I don't understand. US police, you guys, you need to. This one said US just love unaliving people. Police can unalive for no reasons. Even your neighbor can unalive you anytime. Can you imagine? Wow, that is really a strange word to know. This is strange. This person said, please gather here and thank God if you are alive and your brain still correct. Na big thing be that to show gratitude to God. This person said it's gotten so bad that news like this doesn't even move me again. Man, humanity is becoming something else. As in, so say, how do you ask a random guy to move in with you? So sad. Rest in peace. So they say he show for him face. The man, the Mbadamba man. This one said, all the Oyibo people serve. This person said, reminds me of the show Was Roommate in Ever in Netflix. This one say the city and the crime. This one say he did it. Another person said, it's now Naija now. If na Naija now, president who don't enter wahala. The fact is that this world is a jungle and no one is safe. The Almighty can fall and the brave can die mysteriously. Let's enjoy our present atmosphere and stop putting blame on our leaders. No, we will hold our leaders accountable. Don't even go there. We will hold our leaders accountable. If the US police had acted swiftly, if they had acted as this woman kept calling them, this guy wouldn't have had the mind to do what he did. If they had called him to say, if anything happens to this woman, we are going to hold you accountable or hold you responsible, the guy wouldn't have done it. And they would have ensured that they took the guy into custody immediately, because now he was working freely and he has unalived another person after she changed the keys to her house. So that's the thing. This one saying, I have never been more confused after reading an article. Of course, because it's confusing. The whole story is just confusing, honestly, if you ask me. This one said, this thing called roommate, I can never understand. God, please don't put me in a position where I'll be sharing flat room with a wicked person, because most roommates are very vindictive. Some are manipulative. So wherever you are, no matter where you are, bad people are there. That's the thing. So this is in the US, where they say, oh, the US is a place where things work, the system work, blah 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 and all that. At the end of the day, what happened? Somebody was unalived. So we cannot say something else. This one says, someone please, okay. This one said is this a him or a tran? Doesn't look like a real male to me. This person said, trap him to a missile and send him to Israel. You know, the thing is, this one say it's he. So a lot of people drop some comments that I will not be able to even read. There's some people say the guy took powder and it's the reason why or what happened to him and all of that. I think the police should take humanity. The police should arrest him and lock him up, and humanity should always come first, because I feel that for that woman to have invited him to come live at her place, it shows that humanity was what she was looking out for. There are a lot of people who have moved into the UK and people brought things to them to say, take maybe duvet, hair warmers, all those kind of things, a microwave. Just like you know that in the UK, people can just see things randomly on the streets and pick. But this one, there are people who just know that you are a new person, a foreigner, let's put it that way, and they will come and want to help. And sometimes they give you money. And some people will say no, they don't want to collect the money because they are told them that you are going to the UK, don't collect money from anybody. Some people want to keep it at that, but some people will still collect the money. Some will now turn to becoming family members because from the day you came, they welcomed you, they showed you love. In UK, where they used to say, oh, in the UK, everybody's mind your business, but there are some people who do that because they are a religious organization. So they show you love because they want you to worship in their church. So be careful out there, guys. Be careful.